You might be surprised, but in order to lose weight and maintain your health, a nutritionist doesn't have to restrict bread, late dinners, wine, or preference for sweets and fried foods. And yet the results are still achieved. They are measurable through lab markers and visible through reduced body measurements. Most importantly, those results are sustainable, they stay long term. Watch until the end so you can evaluate the effectiveness of the approach for yourself. The uniqueness of my nutritional work lies in the fact that for over 10 years I've been using a stress-free, science-based holistic approach without restrictive dieting and without eliminating foods. If this resonates with you, you can still secure one of the remaining spots for the upcoming month and step into summer feeling lighter, more energized, and visibly refreshed. Let me briefly explain the difference between the traditional nutrition model, the one many people are hesitant about, often associated with stress and short-term results, and the wellness-based approach I use, which consistently leads to measurable improvements without forcing the body. Oh my God! Most likely, you also assume that if you start working with a nutritionist, the first thing you will do is break down your lifestyle and habits in detail, pointing out what is unhealthy and placing you under a long list of restrictions, right? For example, usually what nutritionists do. If you are eating comfort food, now it's baked chicken breast and salad. If you are drinking soda or beer, now it's only water. You will be asked to run lab tests that cost a few hundred euros and then purchase multiple supplements to correct deficiencies. You will be told to cut back on your downtime and go to bed before 11 p.m., right? I know this is a standard model, but that's not what I do. If you do not want to approach your health through restrictions, you can work with me and see how a different, more sustainable system works specifically for your body. I'm in my 40s, I'm an anti-aging nutritionist, and I personally enjoy desserts, wine, pizza, pasta, gelato. I'm married to an Italian, so it's part of my life. So why don't these restricted foods negatively affect my health or appearance? Because I understand the biochemical context of how the body processes food. I know how to structure meals, what to eat or drink before something indulgent, so it doesn't create negative effects, neither in your physical appearance nor in your lab market. And this is exactly the skill I teach my clients. They use it long-term, maintaining a leaner body composition, improved lab results, and visible slowing of the aging process. During consultation, I tailor these strategies individually, and this is something you can learn and apply in your own life. Here is a less obvious insight based on a very common post-COVID pattern. You want to regain your energy and reduce body fat, especially around the waist, but you don't have time, energy, or motivation to add structured workout to an already overloaded schedule. Family responsibilities, poor sleep, waking up early, exhausted, work demands, emotional burnout, constant tension. 99% of my clients, and at one point myself, have experienced this combination. Now imagine editing calorie tracking, constantly checking food labels, and forcing yourself to work out 3 or 4 times per week. What happens physiologically? Cortisol, insulin, and other metabolic hormones begin to rise. Even with low-calorie meals and exercise like Pilates or yoga, if done under pressure. In the best case, you may lose a couple of pounds. In the worst case, weight and body volume increase due to water retention driven by stress-related hormone shifts. Does it sound familiar? This is exactly where I work. I help women 35 plus who already have knowledge about health and have tried multiple approaches, but feel that their body is changing and what used to work no longer delivers results. If you recognize yourself here, you can message me or book a consultation through the link in my bio, and we will identify what is specifically blocking your results. And visible rejuvenation are built on a principle that is both simple and complex at the same time: reducing stress across nutrition, mindset, and physical load. In practical, most people cannot regulate this on their own. This is where professional guidance becomes essential. In my work, I don't radically change your diet or patterns. What do you eat? You continue to eat. What do? You continue to do. We simply introduce targeted nutritional strategies that reduce underlying physiological stress. Everything is individualized because stress response and biomarker deviation are unique for each person. The value of a skilled nutrition lies in addressing your case holistically. Even before the first consultation, I identify root causes, often not obvious and surprising. During the first consultation, during the first session, we build a personalized low stress system that integrates naturally into your daily routine. As a result, at the cellular level, the body begins to release excess fat more efficiently, reduce inflammation and fluid retention, support natural detoxification processes, lab markers normalize, body measurements decrease, and skin becomes more firm. Day by day, you experience more energy, mental clarity, and internal calm. And ultimately, this is what most people are looking for: a sustainable, science based way to improve both how they feel and how they look. Would you like to understand how quickly results could appear in your special case? Comment me and I'll send you a short 2 minutes assessment that helps identify underlying causes and the most efficient path forward. You can also book a consultation through the link in my profile or on the bottom down the video. As a bonus, for those who join in this month, expect a visible leaner body and higher energy levels by summer. You will be surprised how much can change in this 1 month without strict dieting and even without extensive lab testing. I'm here for you. You're welcome.